DESIblitz.com.
Mr. Kareem, you will travel to England. You will serve the Queen. But whatever you do, you must not look at Her Majesty.
There's another famine in India and more trouble in Ireland.
Prime Minister, you really are terribly depressing.
Yes.
Jelly, Your Majesty. I suddenly feel a great deal better.
I'd like to begin by asking you, Ali, how did the die-hard dosti of characters Victoria and Abdul reflect your rapport with Judi Dench?
Whoa. Well, but it was pretty much similar actually to what was in the film. You know, I think just the fact that this was my first time in London on this film, first time with Judi, who was, you know, she's a celebrated royalty. I think it just began with our first lunch together, and of course, you know, we built a nice rapport.
I mean, I liked in the film how you taught her Hindi and Urdu. I mean, Urdu mostly. You taught
Urdu
her.
mostly.
I like
yeah.
the whole apni sort of the way you explained the apni. I thought that was quite smart. So that was quite interesting. But what is also quite interesting, Ali, is the fact that Abdul Kareem's diary actually revealed that Queen Victoria gave him sex tips, which was quite alarming when I first heard about that. So in reality, how would Ali Fazal react to such intimate advice?
I'd take it, man. It's definitely coming from the best, right? I don't know.
वंश आगे बढ़ाया है उन्होंने, so I'm guessing.
है ना?
Yeah.
तो और वो भी रॉयल मतलब वंश.
Exactly.
तो ऐसा तो ज़रूरी है टिप्स लेना.
So you wouldn't actually feel apprehensive or a bit concerned that, hey, what's going on? So you'd just be quite cool with it and you'd take it, right?
Well, me, Ali Fazal would.
Yeah, Ali Fazal would.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, that's the new world order. It's 2017. What the hell? Yeah.
All right.
We are friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So let's talk a bit more about your international sort of career. You've mentioned that Hollywood has a democratic eye for talent. So what do you see in the future for Indian actors across international cinema?
Well, it's opening up. It's starting to open up. I think few of us are sprinkling our way into this the Western cinema, and I don't think not just Hollywood. In fact, I think world cinema. I'd like to be part of it. You know, I think there's such exciting stuff happening all across. So I think it's good times. Yeah. Also, especially because I think Netflix and Amazon have sort of come in.
Yeah.
The web has suddenly taken us on a global stage. You know, and I'm working on Amazon on something, hopefully in India with XL Entertainment. So that's.
So is that
cool.
A web series or is it a feature
It's a web
film?
series.
Oh,
It's a web series, full on.
Okay.
It's pretty cool actually.
Okay, well, we look forward to that whenever that comes out. It's also quite terrific to know that you were cited in Times of India's most desirable man list. So what does Ali Fazal desire the most?
Ooh. I'm hungry for parts, good parts, you know.
Yeah.
I know it sounds very cliched because an actor should say that. That's the right thing to say. But God, you know, I think it just gives me a sense of, it's some addiction I get, you know, from just being pushed to my limits. And when someone else can do that, or at least see that, you know, he or she can try and, you know, mold me into something that I'm not aware of, you know, I think.
So you like to be challenged as an actor, that's what you desire the most?
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
It's, oh yeah, for sure.
So hopefully maybe another Victoria and Abdul style of a role then perhaps will challenge you a bit more, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe I'd play Victoria next.
It's quite interesting you say that because actually, we interviewed Priyanka and she said she'd love to play James Bond himself one day.
Really?
So, you know, it's quite interesting how these whole gender roles are changing and I love it. I think it's great, you know, to see that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your background a bit. I mean, you're from Lucknow, which is like the land of the Nawabs.
I grew up in Lucknow.
You grew up in Lucknow?
Yeah, it's all over the place. I was born in Delhi, grew up in Lucknow. My hometown's Allahabad. I studied in Dehradun, which is on the foothills of the Himalayas. Of
course, absolutely. But let's focus on Lucknow because that's a very Nawabi, it's a very royal place, and we're talking about Victoria and Abdul. So let's add two and two together. So what is your most favorite Lucknowi pakwan?
Oh, the Galavati kebabs. Yeah, and you know the best thing about the Galavati kebabs is they were made to be so soft. It was for the Mughal palate, for the royal palate, because these people were old and their teeth couldn't, chew on hard meat. So the meat had to melt, and therefore they had, Galavati kebabs.
Well, I think everyone's going to be hungry after hearing that. I'm just saying.
No. My
So
grandmother makes the best ones. I mean,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you must miss them quite a lot, especially whilst you were in UK. You know,
yeah, even
preparing for
while I'm in Bombay, I mean, I hardly get to see them. My mum's also in Lucknow, so yeah, I miss them.
Oh, well, you know what, talking about, preparation and cooking,
Yeah.
it can occasionally be pehle aap at the dinner table.
Oh God, it never ends. Half an hour goes into just pehle aap, please. Yeah, pehle aap is you first. It's just this formal.
I can imagine. No, I can.
Sorry, I'm
completely
translating
imagine.
for the camera. I don't know why.
No, I can understand that. So, could you describe yourself as a mehzban?
Oh yes, of course. I love it, and this is not because I've done the film and I'm playing Abdul. And
I was going to say actually just now.
No, I love it. I love serve. If I was not an actor, I would have probably been running a restaurant and serving my guests. That's what I would kill for it.
Well, okay, so you've also expressed that you'd like to settle down. So can we hear wedding bells for Ali Fazal anytime soon?
Really? Have I mentioned that?
Yes, you have.
I'd like to settle down. It's nice to settle down. Yeah, it's always nice. I like the idea of love. That's what we preach here. Unfortunately, they couldn't settle down. He got thrown out. That wasn't a very good ending. But
I know.
But yeah, why not? Yeah, but no wedding bells right now.
So could it be right to say that you're gabru ready to mingle hai? So I mean, would that be the best way to sort of, because it's from your film?
That's from my film. Not bad. That's a good one. Gabru ready to mingle hai. हाँ. Gabru mingle हो गया है.
Acha, gabru mingle ho gaya.
But jingle नहीं हुआ है. That's all.
Oh wow. Well, I guess we could possibly wait for Christmas for the jingles to begin.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, I think it's terrific to see you actually progress from Bollywood. So, how did British cinema treat you?
Nice.
Nice.
I got tea and scones.
I mean, did you?
It was. I mean, I know what you mean. It wasn't just. I think that when I came on board, of course, for me there was Universal Studios, there was BBC, so it was sort of like American, British. Of course, the subject was very British.
Yeah.
Is British, and the story, of course, is India and Britain together. So, but just such a lovely set and people to be part of. I mean, I'm humbled. It's Stephen Frears and Judi Dench, Michael Gambon, Tim Pigott-Smith, and then there's Focus Features and Universal. Just the perfect mix, I think.
I mean, did you actually teach Judi Dench some Hindi in real life as well? Because you did it in the film. So you did?
Lots of Urdu.
Oh wow.
You should really check her Urdu out.
Oh wow.
We were just sitting in an interview and she rattled off.
Wow.
I didn't even have to prompt her.
Wow.
So-
that's amazing.
So I give her points for that.
See, Ali's magic is already spreading. That's fantastic. Well, Ali, thank you very
You
much.
make me sound like Ali Baba. Anyway.
No, but it's phenomenal to see you make this progress, and we wish you
Thank
all
you.
the very best. DESIblitz wishes you all the very best for Victoria and Abdul, and of course all upcoming projects. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Abdul.
so much, man.
What is a mango?
The queen of fruit,
I would like a mango.
they only grow in India.
Well, I'm Empress of India, so I have 1 cent.
I thought you were supposed to be dying.
No one really knows what it's like to be queen. Bertie,
Mother.
are you spying on me? I'm so lonely. What is the point, Abdul?
Service, Your Majesty.